Hey, how's it going? It's Jesse here of Pebble. I'm going to walk you through on how you can do your due diligence directly right inside of Pebble. This allows you to bypass other tools like Land ID, where you have to get access to the platform, create a map, and then link it, and then you've got limited amount of maps you can create. Directly inside of Pebble, every single property record will have its own map inside of here. You're going to be able to do your due diligence quickly inside of here. So the whole point, first of all, of doing your due diligence quickly is to disqualify or qualify properties to help you save time and resources, especially on unviable deals. So there are a few things that we're going to check for. That's road access, nearby structures, elevations, wetlands, and flood zones, as well as just confirming the size of the property. I'm going to walk you through on how you can do all of that right within this page here for every single property record you've brought into Pebble. We're currently looking at the property record page. You can see the mapping tool already here that I'm looking at. This is my property here that we're looking at. So the first thing I want to do is look for nearby structure. This is going to help indicate its buildability on a very surface level. So neighboring properties will indicate, if there's similar potential to build on there or there's setbacks. That's going to give you and help you understand a little bit about that property. Now, to do that, to see if there are neighboring structures, all you need to do is turn on the satellite view, and you're going to be able to quickly see what's going on near your property. All right, so the next thing we want to look at is road access. Is there actual road access? I'm looking at mine right now. Doesn't appear to be any here, but you'll want to actually confirm legal access with the county records or an agent as well. But this will give you a quick overview of that property here to see if there are any access. The next thing we're going to check for is flood zones and wetlands. We can toggle on the FEMA floodplains here, helping you see if there's anything that might cause an issue. So you can see there's something at the back of this property here, and there's sort of wetlands nearby, but it's not touching this current property right now. So you can toggle those on. It'll help you identify any flood risk or unusable land quickly here within a Pebble. All right, the next thing we want to check is our elevation. When you have a property that looks great from the top down, steep slopes can really complicate or prevent any building, sort of affecting the marketability. Now that's going to be up to you if you're going to take that property on or not. There may be other great things about that property, but to see if it's on a hill or on a slope, you're going to use the arrows here to rotate the property and just see if it's on sort of any hillside. That's what I typically look for right away anyways. We're looking pretty flat on this one here. All right, so the last thing you want to do is measure the property, double check the size of that property. There's a lot of times where the county says it's a certain size, and when it comes to the actual property, it's a completely different. We've seen 10 acres, which should have been 1 acre. So you do want to confirm that quickly here using these polygon tool. You'll just select it, hit all the corners here, and measure the property. Now I know that actually the data for this property is incorrect. You can see on the left side it's supposed to be a 2.5 acre property. It's actually closer to about 1.75. Okay, so you can see this is a 1.75 acre property. It's not super accurate, but it's close enough. This flags a warning for me. I'll then want to start verifying what is the true size of this property. All right, so if the property passes all the checks, whatever your requirements are, you can proceed with deeper due diligence or now make an offer, right? And this is gonna save you a lot of times. These are typically the 5 checkpoints I suggest you check before doing further due diligence or again making a competitive offer on that property. All right, so that's how you can do your quick due diligence right inside of Pebble using our due diligence mapping tool for your land.